Right. Well, OBS got disconnected, unfortunately, so I'm trying to come back. Trying to get this stream back online. I hope you didn't miss too much. I had the game paused during the whole time that my internet connection was... I had the game paused during the whole time my internet connection was severed for a moment. Anyways, I'm trying my best with this mission and on Phase 2 Between the Ashes. It's going okay for me, I suppose, although my first run happens, but well, you were away for a while. Okay, yeah, it happened. Yeah, it happens. And get this, I even have a wired internet connection, but my... I don't know why my internet connection failed there, but... Anyways, continue.
Delta Wing is down. Delta Wing is down inside the bay. Pilots, the flight deck reports heavy damage. Our fighter bay is currently inoperable. Stay near the transports until we can clear it. We'll handle the cruisers.
That's another ECM burst. Heads up, guys.
Oh my god. It's a kill box and we walked right into it. Knew this wasn't a good idea.
Okay.
What the hell are those?
Those craft match the profile of the bombers that took out our rally force. Destroy them quickly, pilots.
I need help over here.
Aw, man. Launch a series now, one day. You were. Have fun, T. You also have fun, Ozymandias. These bombers seem to be...
How are you doing that?
Those bombers are staying clear of our weapons. Try to lure them in range of the flak guns.
I don't think they're necessarily going after me, but... Oh man, they got banshees. Oh, there's so many of them. Shit! What the heck? No! I wanted to select another checkpoint. Okay, convoys reached formation.
GTA pilots, this is Gurgen. We've arrived at the assigned coordinates.
Gurgen, we are under siege by Hammer of Light forces. We are placing all transports into a tight formation until the area is secure.
You mean you haven't secured the area yet?
We are doing the best we can. The Intrepid should arrive in just a few minutes. That ought to deter any further HOL attack.
Negative, Alpha. There is no way a few GTA fighters can protect us from the Hammer of Light. We're going to make for the station. Good luck. He's right. This is not a good idea. We are spread way too thin as it is.
So, we're letting them go without escort.
We don't have a choice. Stay and protect the formation.
No, I remember this TT Proton ship design coming out years ago.
The Intrepid will be arriving momentarily to secure the area. Stand by.
It's about time. I'm not sure we can hold off any further attacks.
Isn't it a little early to start celebrating?
Why is that? The most powerful ship in Antares is moments away. I seriously doubt the HOL is bold enough to attack now.
Okay.
Pilots, this is the GTD Intrepid. We are preparing to deploy multiple wings. Stand by.
Yes, sir. Copy, Intrepid. Good to see you.
Hammer of light cruisers emerging from subspace. Pilots, take them out before they... The cruisers are focusing on our fighter bay. Delta wing is down. Delta wing is down inside the bay.
Damn.
Pilots, the flight deck reports heavy damage. Our fighter bay is currently inoperable. Stay near the
Still getting those frame rate issues that I was getting last time.
ACM burst. Heads up, guys.
It's a kill box and we walked right into it. Knew this wasn't a good idea.
Thinking two-thirds speed would be good for handling these guys, but that won't stop them from getting bombs off.
You got him.
Okay, I have my targeting back.
Bandits inbound. Weapons hot.
Those bombers are staying clear of our weapons. Try to lure them in range of the flak guns.
Where the hell are you guys? I need cover.
Should I? I'm not sure you should.
You got it.
Well, of course, you're saying what?
I need help over here.
Intrepid should get closer to this convoy because they're... The convoy is way out with a knife. It's freaking slaughterhouse. They're sending so many bombers after us, and Intrepid is not getting a shot at the... They are not getting a shot at them. What a disaster. It's maybe bound to happen just because there are so many of those bombers and they can apparently mass produce them. There are just so many bombers.
Never even saw me coming.
I don't like this. I don't like...
Enemy wing inbound. Watch out.
Yeah, I see the ship name. It's blank. I see the ship class name is blank because it doesn't know what the ship class name is. They haven't figured out the ship class name for it yet. Man. It wasn't such a bad idea to use the shield breakers. One of those bombers.
The flight deck has been cleared. We are scrambling Gamma, Epsilon, and Theta wings to assist.
Primary objective fail. Damn it. What can I do? I really don't know what I can do.
GTA pilots, this is Gurgen. We've arrived at the assigned coordinates.
Gurgen, we are under siege by Hammer of Light forces. We are placing all transports into a tight formation until the area is secure.
You mean you haven't secured the area yet?
We are doing the best we can. The Intrepid should arrive in just a few minutes. That ought to deter any further HOL attack.
Negative, Alpha. There is no way a few GTA fighters can protect us from the Hammer of Light. We're going to make for the station. Good luck.
He's right. This is not a good idea. We are spread way too thin as it is.
So, we're letting them go without escort.
We don't have a choice. Stay and protect the formation.
Pilots, the Intrepid will be arriving momentarily to secure the area. Stand by. It's about time. I'm not sure we can hold off any further attacks.
Isn't it a little early to start celebrating?
Why is that? The most powerful ship in Antares is moments away. I seriously doubt the HOL is bold enough to attack now.
Pilots, this is the GTD Intrepid. We are preparing to deploy multiple wings. Stand by.
Disengaging for rearm.
Copy, Intrepid. Good to see you.
Hammer of Light cruisers are emerging from subspace. Pilots, take them out before they... The cruisers are focusing on our fighter bay. Delta Wing is down. Delta Wing is down inside the bay.
Oh man.
Pilots, the flight deck reports heavy damage. Our fighter bay is currently inoperable. Stay near the transports until we can clear it. We'll handle the cruisers.
That's another ECM burst. Heads up, guys.
Oh my god. It's a kill box and we walked right into it. Knew this wasn't a good idea.
What the hell are those?
Those craft match the profile of the bombers that took out our rally force. Destroy them quickly, pilots.
I'm losing her.
Man, I'm the best I can, but they're crazy numerous.
Watch out, pilot. You've got one on your tail.
Destroyer ahead.
Hostiles inbound. Pick your marks.
Okay.
Where the hell are you guys?
Those bombers are staying clear of our weapons. Try to lure them in range of the flak guns.
Bandit on your tail. Evade.
Show off.
I really hate how
Pilots, the flight deck has been cleared. We are scrambling Gamma, Epsilon, and Theta wings to assist.
what do they expect of me? They really expect
The
me.
HOL is retreating.
They really expect me to protect all these ships when they throw so many freaking bombers at us. You don't have the fighter. There's to match their. You don't have the numbers to match theirs.
What the hell happened? Is there any way that your forces could...
Phi, save it. Our priority right now is to help secure and clear the area. You can lodge formal complaints later.
What a disaster. Good grief.
Theta, you are relieved. Return to base for debrief. Gamma, Epsilon, and Theta will take it from here.
What a disaster.
We lost more than 2/3 of the civilian craft that entered Antares today, despite our best efforts. The Hammer of Light likely planned this terrorist attack for months. They knew exactly how to hit us and how to make it count. The HOL was aware of our rally points almost as soon as they were set up. This suggests a much greater HOL presence in Antares than we previously believed. The fact that the HOL has been able to mass produce a new kind of Vasudan-Shivan hybrid bomber is also frightening. Vasudan intelligence is calling this bomber the Sekhmet. It is a highly dangerous craft, so prioritize them if you encounter them again. Antares Station, STX Exploration, Mekhu Enterprises, and Whiteside Construction have all lodged formal complaints with GTA Command. Many of the freighters and transports lost today were carrying passengers or materials for these companies and likely others. The Admiral thinks this entire operation was the HOL's way of making a political point, but most think it was just another one of their terrorist plots. Either way, they have shown an unexpected interest in Antares. It's unlikely that we've seen the last of these attacks.
What a disaster. But yeah, there was not much we could have done. I'm really afraid there was not much we could have done about that. Hopefully the frame rate on this stream is better.
In light of recent Hammer of Light attacks against civilian targets throughout Antares, and the disappearance of several... In light of recent Hammer of Light attacks against civilian targets throughout Antares, and the disappearance of several civilian convoys, Admiral Poe has committed to deploying additional squadrons to protecting transports moving through high-risk areas throughout the system. One such area is the Vasuda jump node in Antares. This area has been the site of intense fighting in recent weeks. The 47th has been called upon to aid in this operation. However, our mission will be of slightly higher importance. Ambassador Thebes, a high-ranking Vasudan politician, is moving from the Beta Aquila system to Vasuda via Antares. In order to ensure the convoy's safety, Admiral Poe has committed one fighter wing to augment the Vasudan escort detail. The convoy consists of 4 sadist transports, and the ambassador himself will be aboard the chute. The convoy is currently holding for a refueling stop at Antares Station. We'll be joining the convoy on the last leg of their journey before they make the jump to Vasuda. Alpha Wing will arrive in the area ahead of the convoy in order to ensure the area is safe prior to their arrival. Be advised, the Hammer of Light has already made numerous death threats against Ambassador Thebes' life. We have no reason to believe that they will not follow up on this threat. There will be a high probability of hostile contacts in this mission. Be on guard. Terran-Vasudan relations have already been strained in recent months. Your ability to ensure the safety of your charges will reflect heavily on the state of the GTA. There is no room for error. Good luck.
Better get the... Well, we better get the... Okay. So... What if he chose the flail rifle? You mean I can't use the flail rifle on the Valkyrie? Well, what is this?
Alpha Wing on station. There is light civilian traffic, no hostiles in sight.
Remember, pilots, it isn't the Hammer of Light's character to make empty threats. Proceed with caution.
They weren't kidding when they said the area was a mess. Just look at this place.
Pilots, the convoy carrying Ambassador Thebes will emerge from subspace momentarily. Stand by.
Right. Glad we got here ahead of time. Is that it? It is. We have to go.
Incoming. Visual on the convoy confirmed.
Greetings, Terrans. I trust the area has been secured.
Yeah, trust us. The area is safe. For now, anyway.
Alright, Alpha, let's form up. Assume escort positions.
Alpha, the PVD Frontier has sent us an urgent message. We're patching you in. Stand by to...
What the hell? I just got a system warning. Long-range comm is down.
We're being jammed.
Mayday. Our own escort is attacking the ambassador's transport.
HOL fighters with friendly IFS. Get visual confirmation and engage. The Shia is top priority.
What the hell?
Damn it! Missiles won't lock friendly IFFs. I'm going to attempt to resolve them to hostile. Hang on!
The Shia has been disabled. Don't let them destroy the ambassador's transport.
I got it! Reassigning to Cancer Wing.
Aspect lock is good.
You got him!
Well,
Cancer wing has been destroyed.
not bad, I suppose.
The ambassador is top priority.
Copy.
Shoot, what's your status? Is the ambassador alive?
Our engines have been destroyed. The ambassador is wounded, but he will live.
We need to contact command and get a repair craft out here. Where's that jamming coming from?
Looks like the El Gamal, judging by that escort. One, I don't think we have the firepower to get through that.
Alpha, don't stray from the convoy. We have few enough defenses as it is. Heads up. More hostiles inbound. Looks like a capture team.
We have heard the destroyer's commands. Give us the ambassador and we might let you live back to your worthless admiral.
Those are segments.
Damn it, One! Why can't you just follow orders?
Alpha, our transports have a tight fighter screen. They'll have a hard time getting to the Shia.
They're shooting at us!
Sorry, but if you want the ambassador, you'll need a larger force than that.
Damn it!
Foolish Terrans. Do you not know yours is a mission of failure? You leave us no choice.
We can't help. If we move away from the Shia,
I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot.
Alpha wing on station. There is light civilian traffic, no hostiles in sight.
Remember, pilots, it isn't the Hammer of Light's character to make empty threats. Proceed with caution.
They weren't kidding when they said the area was a mess. Just look at this place.
Pilots, the convoy carrying Ambassador Thebes will emerge from subspace momentarily. Stand by.
yes, sir. I understand.
Incoming. Visual on the convoy confirmed.
Greetings, Terrans. I trust the area has been secured.
Yeah, trust us. The area is safe. For now, anyway.
All right, Alpha. Let's form up. Assume escort positions.
We really should pay more attention to the directives list and the objectives.
Alpha, the PVD Frontier has sent us an urgent message. We're patching you in. Stand by to...
What the hell? I just got a system warning. Long-range comm is down.
We're being jammed.
Mayday. Our own escort is attacking the ambassador's transport.
HOL fighters with friendly IFS. Get visual confirmation and engage. Shia is top priority.
Reinforce your shield, pilot.
Damn it! Missiles won't lock friendly IFS. I'm going to attempt to resolve them to hostile. Hang on!
The Shia has been disabled. Don't let them destroy the ambassador's transport.
I got it! Reassigning to Cancer Wing.
Aspect lock is good.
Well, that one was getting back.
Weapon energy low. Weapon energy low.
Cancer wing has been destroyed.
Alpha, let's stay close to the chute. The ambassador is top priority. Shoot, what's your status? Is the ambassador alive?
Our engines have been destroyed. The ambassador is wounded, but he will live.
We need to contact command and get a repair craft out here. Where's that jamming coming from?
Looks like the El Gamal, judging by that escort. One, I don't think we have the firepower to get through that.
Heads up. More hostiles inbound. Looks like a capture team.
We have heard the destroyer's commands. Give us the ambassador and we might let you limp back to your worthless admiral. Alpha, our transports have a tight fighter screen. They'll have a hard time getting to the Shiat.
Sorry, but if you want the ambassador, you'll need a larger force than that.
Foolish Terrans, do you not know yours is a mission of failure? You leave us no choice.
They're shooting at us!
Damn it!
We can't help them. If we move away from the Shiat, the HOL will surely come after the ambassador. And we can't call for reinforcements.
Hell with our orders! Whip out!
That is all we need. Initiate docking.
Where are they?
Help us! We're being boarded!
You got the wrong...
Need to clear this jamming and let Command know what's happening out here.
There's no way we can destroy the El Cabal. I think our best option is for me to RTB, warn the Intrepid, and hope reinforcements arrive in time.
Agreed. Do it.
Alright. Try and buy some time.
Oh, man.
Terran pilots, you now have 25 Borsons in your hands. Move away from the ambassador or we will execute one every 30 seconds. Alpha, my life is not worth 25 others. I will go with them. We cannot allow this. Ambassador, you are vital to the continuing cooperation between our two species.
I have to agree. We must trust that reinforcements arrive before too many are killed.
You have 10 seconds. Alpha, please. I do not wish for further bloodshed. Time's up.
This is wrong.
You have 30 more seconds.
1. We have no choice. At least offering them the ambassador could buy us some time.
That is not a good idea.
We have to. Just hope the Intrepid is already scrambling a strike force.
15 seconds.
All right. You can have him. We're moving away now.
Good choice. Team 2, secure the ambassador. I will stay aboard to ensure further cooperation.
Alpha, I've marked a safe distance on your HUD with a waypoint. Retreat to that location.
As soon as our reinforcements arrive, we need to destroy that HOL transport. The ambassador must remain top priority.
Alpha, if you aim for the Alzumar, we will attempt to excise their escort.
What about the hostages?
If one can disable that Alzumar, you and I could go for that docked craft. Hopefully that will frighten them enough to forget about the hostages.
That is a high-risk plan, Terran. We will do what we can for the hostages. Stay with your wing and rescue the ambassador.
What if that gunship attacks? I don't want its missile launchers aimed at me.
It won't. It's too far. Besides, those black market smugs are cowards. I bet they warp out as soon as the shooting starts.
You all called for backup?
Zeta, stop that transport. Go, go, go!
This is the GTC Duquesne. We are targeting the El Cabal. Delta, take out that gunship.
The Elzumar is down. Let's sweep the area.
Copy that. Bangers away.
A bold move, Terrans. However, if we are not allowed, The Ambassador? Neither are you.
Heads up. They're going for the Ambassador!
The El Cabal is gone. Subspace comm is coming back online.
The Shia is going critical. Damn it! Zeta! We need your help.
The Shia is down. Pete, the Shia is down.
Alpha, come in. What's going on? Wait. The Ambassador.
Command, we have engaged 2 wings of segments. Stand by.
Oh my god. They killed the...
HOL is retreating.
Fucking...
The area is clear. All hostiles eliminated.
Like there's no hope.
Secure the rest of the transports. Return to base. You've done all you can.
I don't think there's much hope here. Did I?
Unfortunately, there was nothing we could do to save Ambassador Thebus's life. The Hammer of Light has continued to outwit all our forces in the past weeks. This is a defeat, but take it in stride, pilots. The Admiral will not allow us to be defeated by a group of fanatic terrorists. The PVN has yet to issue an official statement on the Ambassador's death. The Admiral is hoping this turn of events will force the PVN to assist us in our fight against the Hammer of Light. Rest assured, he is waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike back. No doubt you will be called upon when the time comes. Get some rest, pilots.
When attacking capital ships, try using your weapons to destroy the turrets in one section. Oh, man. I think we gotta go after. I think we really gotta go on the offensive if we're gonna stop them.
Hours. Minister Kansu II entered up.
Man, Hammer of Light activity increases. Any more editorials or headlines?
At 0400 hours, Minister Kansu II entered Antares aboard the PVD Frontier. It's no secret that we cannot seem to get a handle on the criminal activities, and the PVN has expressed anxiety over the circumstances of Ambassador Thebes' murder and the situation with the Hammer of Light. Despite this, we are assured that they have entered the system to offer their continued support and cooperation. As you may know, Minister Kansu II has gained incredible momentum in the Vasudan government recently. Hopefully his presence in Antares will help strengthen our position against the HOL and other criminal activities. To start, Kansu II will be leading a rally and service to honor Ambassador Thebes' work on the GTA PVN Treaty. We will be a part of the security detail for that rally. The Admiral expects your best. Report to your briefings in 18 hours.
Pilots, listen up. One of our deep system patrols has located the HLD Cardinal. She is holding position near the 8th planet in the system with several cruisers. We've sortied the GTC Cadiz to ensure she holds position. One cruiser won't stand against a small fleet, so we must be quick. The Admiral is certain that the Hammer of Light plans to attack strategic targets during Kansu II's rally at 0800 hours. Your job is to keep them occupied with defense of the Cardinal instead. This mission may be intended as a distraction, but do not take it lightly. Your primary goal is destruction of the HLD Cardinal. She is the HOL command ship in this system, and her destruction will be a decisive victory. To that end, we are sending in Alpha, Beta, and Gamma Wings. Alpha Wing will fly Medusa bombers. Your goal is to do as much damage as possible to the Cardinal. Beta Wing will fly escort. Gamma Wing will perform surgical strikes against the Cardinal by destroying turrets and key systems. Most of the fleet is tasked with defending installations around the system during the rally and will not be available to assist. If assets become available, we will send them in. The GTC Cadiz has just engaged the Cardinal, so get to your ships. Let's make this one count.
Me too. Yeah, but I prefer having interceptor. Cluster bomb. What's the difference between the cluster bomb and the synaptic bomb? I'm actually thinking that, it's not really worth using the Hornet missiles. Not really worth carrying the Hornet missiles.
Command, jump successful. We've got the Cardinal bracketed.
Acknowledged. You are clear to engage the Cardinal.
Gamma, glad you could make it. The Cardinal's torpedoes are hammering the Cadiz. See if you can't take them out.
Roger that. Okay, boys, you heard him. The Cadiz needs some cover.
Okay, it was Gamma 1.
Heads up. The Cardinal is launching 6 marks. Beta Wing, everyone pay to Bandit. Let's pave the way.
Alpha, the Cardinal is powering up its jump drives. We've obstructed her warp path, but we estimate that she'll be clear of us in less than 7 minutes.
7 minutes? This is gonna be close.
Better take out the engines. Okay.
Roger that, disabling target.
Right. That will at least make it much easier to destroy the Cardinal. Going after, attacking the engines. Okay, well, gotta get into a better position if I'm going to be able to actually disable this thing, so I figure I think I'm the only wing that's flying bombers here. I think Alpha's the only wing that's flying bombers here, but what the hell? Sprinkling a few gunshots here and there, might do a tiny bit of damage. Heck, every tiny bit of damage we do matters.
Firepower to destroy the Cardinal in time.
Got tone. Bombs away.
Enemy wing inbound. Watch out.
Pilots, be advised that an HOL strike team has engaged our forces near the Masuda node. Whatever their plan is, they haven't aborted.
Looks like the Cardinal called in for backup.
The Adolfo is targeting the Cadiz. Delta, break an attack.
Command, we have multiple cruisers with escort departing. Something's not right.
Message received. Stand by. Pilots, our scouts are reporting HOL movement throughout the system. We need to put
may not be here in 5 minutes. You simply can't hold it out long.
We are redirecting the Trafalgar to assist. Pilots, you need to slow the Cardinal down. Destroy its navigation subsystem to delay their warp calculations.
Man. Okay, well...
The Cadiz is going down. Pilots, we need to get control of this battle. Sit tight. We're on our way.
Gosh, I thought it was more important to go after the engines. But whatever, if destroying the navigation subsystem will do the trick, well, then let's do it. Okay.
Alpha, the Intrepid will need to focus entirely on the Cardinal. Try to clear out a few of those cruisers. The Cardinal's navigation system has been destroyed. Good work, pilots. That should buy us a couple more minutes.
Undocking now. We're clear.
Okay.
Roger that, disabling target.
We can't take out the engines with these, well...
Don't let him get behind you.
Yes, sir. Closing in.
I'd be absolutely dead meat if not if I was playing on any of the higher difficulties.
Heads up. The Cardinal is launching segments.
They're packing Banshees and...
Pilots, the second
They're successful.
for the Trafalgar. We must not lose that ship. Repeat, we must not lose the Trafalgar.
Yes, sir. Closing in.
Watch out, pilot. You've got one on your tail.
The baby is burning out. Scratch one more hostile cruiser.
Watch out, pilot. You've got one on your tail.
Good work, pilots. The Yafeu is history.
Man.
On your six. Watch out. One less to worry about.
Want to destroy the Cardinal's engines.
Support.
Intrepid to all pilots. You are now on escort duty. Gunnery control. Target the Cardinal and fire. Bring the flak weapons online.
Copy.
Cardinal, you have nowhere to hide. How did you expect this to end?
Admiral, you don't understand. This is not your game. The destroyers lay claim to these stars and we are called to light their path.
This is isn't about the Shivans or your prophecies. This is about your lust for control.
Please, Admiral, I offered you a path free of my plans. It was your ego that brought you against me a second time.
What the hell are those? Intrepid, we've got an unknown class of bomber out here.
Destroy them. You need to buy us more time.
You can end our conflict, Admiral. Just make for Delta Serpentis and leave this burnt-out system.
I will not lose this system to your threats.
Then this system will force you out. You are not one of the people, Admiral. You are part of a system that no longer matters.
The turret is going down.
Multiple barks arriving. Several wings of bombers with escort have entered the field.
I'm sorry, Admiral, but you cannot win this war.
Pilots, multiple marks have been in close range. Please assist.
Where the hell are you guys? I need cover.
Fuck you guys! Fuck you guys! Rest in peace, Trafalgar.
Where the hell are you guys? I need cover.
Don't even know if I'm hitting them or not.
Nice one.
Anyone see that? All me.
We've got incoming.
How the heck are they able to mass produce these things?
On your 6, there's one on your 6.
Where the hell are you guys? I need cover.
That's one down. Let's see if we can take the rest.
Admiral Poe, surely by now you have realized your error and that your pride has lost you this battle.
Scratch what, bandit?
We need time for our jump drives to recharge. Pilots, you must secure the area.
Disengaging. Need more orders.
The HLC menu has just arrived. Alpha, you must destroy that cruiser.
Greetings, but I'm having a great weekend. Yeah, I also hope
The area is secure.
yeah, my weekend's good so far.
Return to base quickly. The Admiral wants to hunt Osmondius down.
You know, actually, I've been having a lot of luck on Twitch recently because I got... by contributing to hype trains, I unlocked two hype train emotes that I really wanted. I don't think I did too well on this mission, but... man. Also, while this mission was a failure, there was little you could have done under the circumstances. The Hammer of Light simply outsmarted us in this run. It seems that Ozymandias was counting on Admiral Poe to commit the Intrepid. As soon as the Intrepid entered subspace, Hammer of Light forces attacked targets throughout the system, including Khonshu II's rally. Despite all of the failures, we did keep the Hammer of Light flagship from engaging targets elsewhere in Antares. The bombers you encountered designated Hassat have been spotted recently during other skirmishes with the Hammer of Light. Intel suggests that these were developed at the SAR shipyards that were lost to Hammer of Light some time ago. These craft have excellent marks in speed and maneuverability, but also carry heavy weaponry. These craft are to be prioritized and destroyed during any HOL engagement. The Admiral has been in his ready room since the battle. We suspect he is planning a risky move against the HOL, so get some rest. Or maybe they haven't voiced this one. Black Flag. Refuse to target a ship, cargo, or sentry that can be scanned. Shit. I forgot I had it muted. Pirate and smuggler activity has increased significantly since the arrival of GTD Intrepid and Admiral Poe by Zed Horton. See if there are any new editorials. Abeyance. I had the pleasure of sitting down over coffee with Bronson Graves, who has been at the forefront of security efforts in Antares for many years. I began by asking him what he believes is behind this sudden increase in criminal activity. Well, first of all, it's defiance, plain and simple. The pirates... Pirates and smugglers are thumbing their noses at Admiral Poe, challenging him, but also it serves a very practical purpose, and that purpose is twofold. First, it gives them safety in numbers. If there's more activity, then there's more chance your individual operation will not be the one hit by Admiral Poe's forces. And second, it's propaganda. The pirates know full well the distrust the people of Antares have for the GTA, and they'll be doing their best to make Admiral Poe look like an ineffective fool. Interesting. So what in your opinion should Admiral Poe do to counter these latest outlaw tactics? I'll say what I've been telling him all along. First, he shouldn't get drawn into their games. The pirates would love this to get personal and throw the Admiral off his game. For Admiral Poe, this should be strictly business. You can use the increased activity to counteract their attempts to discredit him. He'll have plenty of targets to choose from, and if he delivers consistent results, he could easily turn the momentum back on them. A few well-executed ambushes would not only go a long way towards curbing the outlaw activity, but help rebuild trust with the people of Antares too. And in your opinion, what would be the best way to go about this? We in the business of system security learned a long time ago that it is simply a gross waste of resources, personnel, and time to go pirate hunting in a system with literally hundreds of ghost platforms, outposts, and drop sites of various sizes and configurations, both space and interplanetary, and not one but two dense and vast asteroid belts. Antares is the quintessential system for any budding pirate, bar none. Poe's strategy might make sense in Delta Serpentis, but in this system it's like looking for the proverbial needle in a haystack. First, he needs a strong and flexible rapid response force to deal with pirate raids as and when they happen. Our own forces can serve as a model. Of course, escorts and priority convoys are important for keeping critical supplies out of pirate hands, and dummy convoys acting as bait for an ambush go as far back as Earth's wet navies. Admiral Poe should have greater scope to try such tactics, as he is here specifically to deal with these pirates. And second, he needs to liaise with our existing informant networks and establish his own. And would you care to elaborate on that? Indeed, the war in the shadows is just as important as the war in the open. Again, the increased activity will present opportunities here. There will always be some crew looking to replace losses or expand the scope of their operations. Admiral Poe may well find a heightened chance of success by installing his own moles within the various pirate and smuggler crews. There is a constant battle between the security forces and the pirates to adapt to each other's tactics when it comes to planting spies. Admiral Poe's crew will be clean of such malign influence, and his tactics will be new to the pirates. If he can set up his own network of informants quickly, I believe he can make significant progress. It doesn't matter whether it's his own people or a turned pirate. Making one pirate rich is a very effective use of resources if it leads to bring down the whole crew. These people are motivated by greed, and as such, this is very exploitable. Thank you. So, in closing, do you have any final words of advice for Admiral Poe? He needs to hit the ground running and make an immediate impact. So far, he's stumbled, and badly. He needs to learn the unique culture of Antares. He needs to work with us as partners. So far, he's made a lot of noise going on the offensive, and with very little to show for it. All that his attempts to smoke out pirate nests have done is given us an uptick in pissed-off pirates to deal with. Man of great depth and character, I believe Admiral Poe would do well to meet with him and discuss plans for a cooperative effort against the enemies of Antares. Abeyance. Last Wednesday, the GTA arrested Sven Kjor, a local man they're accusing of stowing away aboard an Alliance transport. Kjor, a former ore processor technician, lost his job in a Hammer of Light attack, and was subsequently found medically unfit for extravehicular activity. His stated intent was to reach the Alliance core systems where advanced medical care that would allow him to return to his chosen professional is available. In a prepared statement, GTA spokesperson Maria Wutherin had this to say: "While the Alliance is sympathetic to Mr. Kjor's situation, it does not change the legal reality. Working with smugglers to illegally board a Navy ship is a serious offense, no matter how sympathetic one's reasons may be. The GTA reminds all of Antares' citizens to maintain their personal and moral integrity, even in hard times. Whilst Kjor's actions were illegal, how can the GTA instruct us to put integrity above survival when they severed the jump note to Seoul? They separated us from humanity's home, all in the name of defeating the Shivans. What it sounds like the GTA really wants is to keep us from taking matters into our own hands. The pirates and smugglers that we hear of all too often do not represent us Antarians. Instead, let us look at our own security forces. Ever since the incident at Hill Ross Station, enthusiasm has spread like wildfire among local recruits. Attacks by pirates and even the Hammer of Light continue to rise. The tales of zealous and rapid defense by our fellow citizens have risen in response. Rian Tivut, a pilot for the well-known Antarian security contractor Megalith, urged her friends and fellow citizens to keep it up. Our enemies are strong, and they've been at it for longer than we have, but that hasn't stopped us giving a good accounting of ourselves. Fighting for our rights and our lives is always better than giving in, so let's be about it. I've been reading about nebulae recently. The nebular dust blocks the light, bringing darkness even in the deepest space. Yet, in the darkest heart of the darkest nebula, new stars are born, and they swallow up the dust and use it to fuel their shining light. People like Tivut Zhao, who are the medics of the Navigational Age Society, have shown us embers of hope rising between the ashes. It now falls to us to sustain them by Kalevian. As you all know, over the last 2 months, the Hammer of Light has been making advances in Antares. Their reckless yet methodical operations have pushed us into a corner. Civilian unrest is in a state of escalation, as disappearances and engagements have increased over several weeks since those humanity escaped at the Battle of Antares 8. We have been unsuccessful in tracking the HLD Cardinal's location. Several of our starting wings have gone missing while attempting to locate it. In accordance with the Admiral's orders, all scout patrols are to be recalled until further notice. Admiral Poe has informed me that we will soon begin an operation to track down several important figures of local crime organizations. We believe that these organizations have struck a deal with the HOL, offering remote rallying points and intel in exchange for free passage throughout Antares as they move contraband to their drop points. Senator Hoshi has provided us with a location for several of these drop points. Gavel. Our objectives are to ascertain the whereabouts of Gavel or any of his known associates, according to Senator Hoshi. Gavel was part of a group that dealt with the HOL and may have had contact with Ozymandias recently in Antares. Because of our cooperation in Alpha Centauri, the PVN has agreed to work with us on this one. The PVD Frontier will be joining the GTD Intrepid on the final phase of this operation, where we intend to draw Ozymandias out into the open and take him down. Report your briefings in 4 hours. Listen up, pilot. We're sending you on a solo reconnaissance mission around the Hastings Depot. The depot is a moderately busy civilian hub in the Outer Territories. Because of its location, traffic is expected to be light. Intel suggests that this station is often used to discreetly filter contraband into Antares. However, given that our intelligence was obtained from an illegally held senator, the GTA has not actually sanctioned this mission. Needless to say, you mustn't be caught. This is our best lead, and the Admiral expects it will pan out. He's no longer showing any quarter to the HOL or their criminal partners, so you're going in undercover. You'll be flying the Loki-class fighter, developed during the GTI Rebellion. While military outfits have already cracked the Loki stealth capabilities, we are betting that the low-level security at the depot will still be behind. However, the Loki will only prevent regular sensor lock. They may be low-level security, but they aren't incompetent, and can still make contact visually. If they get suspicious, they may try to gain sensor lock with manual in-flight adjustments. You need to avoid their visual range, especially while scanning craft in the area. Use the station to your advantage and try to stay on the opposite side from any security craft. Your objective is to scan any cargo and craft in the area. We first need to ensure that this depot is currently being used to smuggle materials into Antares. If it is, we can expect that Eris Gravel or one of his associates may be on board the station, and we want to track them to their main rallying point. Gravel is good, but we don't want to get whoever is calling the shots. These guys are very efficient at shaking our trackers, so don't raise suspicion, or else we can expect Gavel to run the circuit. Since this is a pure recon mission, your craft will not be carrying any weapons. Instead, your ship will be loaded with a variety of EWAR gear. Ship has been equipped with an advanced one-way ECM sensor jammers in your secondary weapons bay. This device will absolutely prevent any sort of possible sensor lock on your ship for a full 20 seconds, while your own sensors remain unaffected. The blanking out of their sensors should distract other pilots from visual observation. And hopefully if they do catch a glance, they will be too busy to consider you any more than another bit of station traffic. However, they will probably become more immediately suspicious with each successive use. Try to use it sparingly. Instead of primary cannons, your ship carries a small number of Force CXI target acquisition devices. Though the Force bugs are small and inconspicuous, the action of firing the bugs cannot be masked. You are only to deploy Force CXI devices under direct orders. Be advised that excessive use of afterburners could make your ship easier to detect, so you may want to stick with unassisted ion drives. Further orders will be given on site. Okay. Oh man. Having a bit of trouble with my mouse there.
The Hastings depot is dead ahead. Move in and try to get scans on the cargo containers. Bury Wing is on patrol around the depot. Keep your distance and remain under cover. You're close to Bury Wing. Mind their facing.
Okay, well, I think I figured out one thing. I think I figured out a vector, or to approach. Okay. Now to scan all this cargo. Finding grade. Oh man.
These containers look to be fairly ordinary. Scan the rest just to be sure. These gas cylinders look fine. Scan everything on the ring anyhow. 2 Cetus-class freighters have powered up and are preparing to depart. Scan them to determine their destinations.
Okay. Okay, those globes all look legit.
Kronos arriving with fighter escort. Evade the fighters and scan the freighter. We'll be setting up a comms tap. Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from their facing or open the distance some more. Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get facing or open the distance some more. Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from their facing or...
Son of a gun.
The Hastings Depot is dead ahead. Move in and try to get scans on the cargo containers. Bury Wing is on patrol around the depot. Keep your distance and remain undercover. You're close to Bury Wing. Mind their facing.
Oh. I'm gonna go in the opposite direction that they're going. Refuel.
These containers look to be fairly ordinary. Scan the rest just to be sure.
Isn't there another one? Okay. 12.
Two Cetus-class freighters have powered up and are preparing to depart. Scan them to determine their destinations. These gas cylinders look fine. Scan everything on the ring anyhow.
What the heck? One's suspicious of me. Okay. Oxygen and
Kronos arriving with fighter escort. Evade the fighters and scan the freighter. We'll be setting up a comms tab.
need to replace this well.
On your ship. Get away from their facing or open the distance some more.
Well, I need to. Well,
Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from their facing or open the distance some more. Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from their facing or open the distance some more. Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from their facing or open the distance some more. Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from their facing or open the distance some more.
well, they're sticking real close to.
Close to Bury Wing. Mind their facing. Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from their facing or open the distance some more. Comms tab established on the freighter. Patching you in.
It's ridiculous, I tell you. Dynamic Venomer's down another 6 points today.
Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from their facing or open the distance some more.
I know. They just haven't been doing well since the war ended. Guess they didn't diversify enough.
Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from their facing or open the distance some more.
Nobody's really been doing well since then. Hey, the route to Capella is still quiet, right?
Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from their facing or open the distance some more. Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from...
Some of the missions are a bit tricky. Well, good grief. This is not going well for me. Well, this noise between the ashes.
Move in and try to get scans on the cargo containers. Bury Wing is on patrol around the depot. Keep your distance and remain undercover.
Like, I'm thinking, how the hell am I supposed to get a lock on that freighter, or if I can't get it in close, that freighter, you know, was being really tightly guarded by that. It's being really tightly guarded by those fighters. Yeah, you're confused by that as well. Man. This is my third attempt at this mission. But I assume that they've...
These gas cylinders look fine. Scan everything on the ring anyhow. These containers look to be fairly ordinary. Scan the rest just to be sure. Two Cetus-class freighters have powered up and are preparing to depart. Scan them to determine their destinations.
Okay. The radar icons are helping, I think. They're helping me evade Bury Wing.
Kronos arriving with fighter escort. Evade the fighters and scan the freighter. We'll be setting up a comms tab. Excellent. All the cargo around the depot has been identified. Keep your eyes open for anything else to recon. Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from their facing or open the distance some more.
There's no way that I'll be able to... There's really no way that I'll be...
Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from their facing or open the distance some more. Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from their facing or open the distance some more. Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from their facing or open the distance some more. Comms tab established on the freighter. Patching you in.
It's ridiculous, I tell you. Dynamic Metamer's down another 6 points today.
I know. They just haven't been doing well since the war ended. Guess they didn't diversify enough.
Nobody's really been doing well since then. Hey, the route to Capella is still quiet, right?
According to the latest reports, it should still be quiet for now.
Good. I like it quiet. Only I'm not sure how long it'll last. You heard about the Intrepid?
Tier Wing is resolving a sensor lock on your ship. Get away from their facing or open the distance some more.
Actually, yeah. Still getting conflicting stories from the news nets. Thing I keep hearing about is a big fight with a Hammer destroyer.
Wait. The Hammer's got a destroyer in this system? All the better for me to be moving on.
Think about this for a moment, Yulia.
If the GTA and the HOL are busy killing each other, consider the unique opportunities we may have.
You have a point. I'll think about it. But no amount of payoff is worth getting new.
I understand your reservations. You're free to take whatever contracts you like, of course. I'll just keep you aware of your options. Fly safe.
3 Poseidon-class freighters arriving with cargo. No escorts. Scan them and their containers. We'll begin tapping. Good find. Julia here can probably expect some extra random custom scans in the future.
Man, I'm gonna get stuck going empty for a beta sig. There's gotta be somebody who needs something moved.
Man. Precision level 75. It's not. Gosh. Optical chips.
Got a tap on the freighter group. Let's see what they're chatting about.
And it was incredible. It was just so moist and tangy, yet with an earthy and almost gritty undertone.
Look, I don't care what you say, but I don't think I could ever get used to that.
Oh, what? It's a little too weird for you?
Absolutely. I don't care what you say. Masudan cooking's just never gonna be my thing.
Guess I'm just starting to wish for a meal that's not reconstituted for a change.
Well, our next deal is going to be in Basuda, so you might get your wish after all, Dave.
Desert claw beetles roasted on the half shell. Damn it, man. Now you got me hungry.
I'll pass.
We're getting lunch in Basuda. We decided that at the start of this run. I'm sure there's plenty of Terran food there. Or delicious protein pastes if you prefer, Dax.
Let's just finish this drop-off safely, eh?
Hey, Dax. Did you ever hear back from your old pal, the ex-GTA guy?
Who? Roland? Actually, yeah. I got a message from him this morning. He's an Antares, but he's really busy working on a deal or something.
Damn shame. We really could have used another ship in our convoy. Did he say anything about what this deal was?
No, but he mentioned he was talking with some guy named Gavel.
Gavel, huh? Hang on. I need to reboot my comm system. Piece of shit.
Alpha 1, do not re-establish a tab on those freighters. We did manage to get some information from them, and a second tab seriously risks exposure.
Like these guys, also like GTA. I haven't really been paying much attention, honestly.
Albanus-class transporter arriving with a pair of Elysiums. Scan them all. We will establish a tab, but this time we won't subject you to it unless you ask.
Okay. Well, are there fighters that I have to evade? Just that they keep talking about GTA. And well, I'm glad my suspicion level is slowly but surely dropping out. Okay. Oh. Man. I don't remember this game looking so good. Am I using some mods? Yes, I am. The Between the Ashes is a mod for Free Space 2. This is not vanilla Free Space 2. This is Between the Ashes. There's some huge mod project for Free Space 2, and most mods made by the community take advantage of the media VPs, which are the audio-visual upgrade for Free Space 2.
like that,
It's epic chain reaction explosions, right?
destination and establish a tap.
I don't think it...
A wing of modern fighters has just jumped in. They're moving to cover the Vizier. Consider engaging your ECM system if you can't slip around Scotty.
Wait. Scotty.
Communication tap established on the Vizier. Listening in as we speak. Voice recognition has determined that a source on the Vizier is presently in contact with Ariscavel. You are to plant one of your Force CXI tracking devices on the Vizier. Be advised, planting the bug will completely break your cover, though the bug itself should be undetectable. Alpha 1, you've been compromised. Get out of there immediately. Engage your jump drive. Go, go, go!
We have an unidentified ship with no IFF. Never seen anything like it. Everybody, open fire!
Your ECM system may cause enough distraction for you to escape safely. Either way, be prepared to depart once we're sure the bug works.
I was hoping to get through that one with less trouble. How disappointing that I got so far, or then. Only to immediately get... How disappointing that I got so far, only to get met with a failure at the end. Grief. Anyways, I've had enough of this. I've been playing this for about over 3 hours by now. So, actually, the stream